Hi everybody, it's Az here from Heel vs Babyface. Now, let's just put our own personal feelings about Mists of Pandaria to one side for the moment. And let's look at it objectively. And objectively, it's been nothing short of a disaster. We've seen something which we've never ever seen in the World of Warcraft before, and that is the absolute freefall of subscription numbers. They have plummeted down quicker than a $10 hooker. We've seen sub numbers go up, we've seen sub numbers go down, but when you lose a quarter of your customer base within the first year of an expansion's life, then something seriously is up. Now, I have my own personal thoughts and feelings why this has happened, and it's something that I will be discussing in an upcoming video sooner rather than later. But there's no doubt that World of Warcraft needs a shot in the arm. We have the next-gen consoles with us, and we also have things like EverQuest Next, Elder Scrolls Online round the corner, which, although I don't believe are WoW killers, are certainly able to chip away at further subscription numbers. Subscribers that they now can no longer afford to lose if the World of Warcraft is to maintain its premier status as the biggest MMO on the marketplace. Warlords of Draenor simply has to deliver. And whereas they're certainly banding around some very interesting concepts, maybe one of WoW's potential saviours is a lot closer than we actually think. Now, the World of Warcraft has undergone a big transformation in aesthetics as time has gone on. And if we directly compared vanilla to the aesthetics in Mists of Pandaria, then you would notice some colossal changes. But this is something which has come around over the course of 9 years, from vanilla to Burning Crusade to Wrath of the Lich King through to Cataclysm and now in the current expansion. This can also be said for the character models as well. The Burning Crusade saw 2 new races added. We saw the Blood Elves and we also saw the Draenei. And Cataclysm also saw 2 new races added, and that was the Goblins and the Worgen. And Mists of Pandaria brought around the Pandarans. And through the life from Burning Crusade to Cataclysm and then Pandaria, we saw a dramatic change in how the character models looked. The Burning Crusade ones slightly better than the vanilla ones. The Cataclysm ones much better than the vanilla and the Burning Crusade ones. And then the Pandaran ones better than the job lot. But of course, that meant the other character models got left behind. And the only saving grace that they had was the aesthetics of the armour that they're wearing, which was also keeping up with current trends in technology, textures, colouring, shadings, etc. But moving into Warlords of Draenor, we're going to see updated models for all the vanilla classes, and hopefully throughout the life of Warlords we'll also see updates to the Draenei, the Blood Elf and the Worgen too. So what that means is not only is Warlords getting a new setting and a new direction, but it's also getting a brand new look completely. And that, under no circumstances, can be underestimated. What is the one thing in the World of Warcraft that you have the greatest affinity with? Well, the chances are it's your character. Your character that you may still be playing since vanilla. In my case, I'm still playing my Warlock, which was the very first character that I ever rolled in Burning Crusade, and it's still my favourite character today. It's undergone race changes, it's undergone sex changes, don't judge me. It's also undergone faction changes, but it's still my baby. And then suddenly, when these brand new character models come along, these character models whose concept seems to blow the old models out of the water, where suddenly hundreds of polygons have now been exchanged for thousands of polygons, we're going to get to see our character in a whole new light. People could want to do that. They could want to return to WoW because they loved their undead warlock, but it looked a bit crap, to be perfectly honest with you. But now in the updated version of that, it can look spectacular. We've already seen the troll new model making its way in patch 5.2. Whether or not this is going to stand and this model will be the basis for the new troll model has yet to be seen. But we've also seen Garrosh undergo some changes too, and he made a massive transformation which the orc race has now adopted as its own. So if you wanted to see your character and a specific race in a brand new light, this was your opportunity. But it kind of goes a little bit beyond that too. Because suddenly you might want to be a Worgen because Worgens don't look half bad. But ideally you want to be a human, but the humans look shit. Now, with the race change that comes in, you can be that fantastic looking human. You can be that amazing looking dwarf, that cheeky little gnome that you've always wanted to be, but the model has just held you back. On top of that, maybe you actually wanted to be a member of the Horde and not a member of the Alliance, but you just didn't like the Orc model. You didn't like the Troll model. And then suddenly, all these new character models are just there teasing you and touching you in all the right places and making you tingle, and it could happen. You don't know. But, and there's more buts, it goes further beyond that, because it's not just your character that can change. The people, the other guild members, your other friends who you interact with will also have a brand new character model. It would be amazing to look at. And it goes even further beyond that, because it's not just your guildies and your friends you're interacting with. It's not just the people that you do not know that you can see walking around the cities. It's every single solitary NPC who you engage with in the game as well. It's not just getting a new coat of paint. No, no, no. The banger's been sold at the auction, and Mummy and Daddy have come back with a brand new car completely, and they have the car keys here for you. Character models on their own are not just a great way to revamp a game and to re-energise a game, but for the World of Warcraft with so much invested, oh my goodness, this could really see people flocking back to it just to see how their character would now look, not only with the new character model, but with how the armors interact with these character models too. How does my paladin look in the judgment gear? What about my warlock in the T6? And never mind that, how does my current transmog look on this brand new character model? Don't underestimate it. This could be something that could do a lot more for Warlords of Draenor than garrisons, world bosses, new raids, everything combined, because it taps right into the heart and soul of the WoW player. It taps into their baby. It taps into the thing that they feel the most for in the World of Warcraft, and that is their own character. So I hope you enjoyed the vid. Please do like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook and also twitch.tv/Heal vs Babyface for live streaming. I shall be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care, everybody. Bye bye.